Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Cinco Symposium. So we got January 6th. You know, of course, Democrats love to use this as a talking point about the January 6th riot. We got Adam Schiff outright lying, and we're going to talk about the riots of May 2020. But before we get into that, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Really helps me out. Comment. Let me know what you think about the issues I'm talking about. But here we go. We got Adam Schiff making a statement about January 6th. Let's get into it.
Back in the Capitol today, another January 6th, 2 years since that day. Very moving, I think, for all of us that were here during the insurrection. Thinking of the families of those that were lost, the valiant police officers that defended us that day.
Valiant police officers.
Great injuries, and some would go on to lose their lives.
Some would go on to lose their lives. So he's implying that some officers died of the January 6th riot. Absolutely false. Absolutely false. There was one police officer that suffered a heart attack, I believe, or some type, had nothing to do with the riot from the day before. Which, granted, J6, riot was bad. People that fought cops, bad. I don't support that. But there were also a lot of people who were let in. But we're gonna act like we support the police here, and we're gonna act like, and we're gonna lie and talk about officers losing their lives. We're gonna talk about that. Let's look at this little short video clip of this was happened in May 2020. Left-wing riot, and this is from Andy No. Left-wing rioters tried to storm the White House in an insurrection against federal government. They were repelled by police who were assaulted and hit with projectiles. Democrats condemned law enforcement at the time, as they always do. This isn't the January 6th riot. This is the riot during May of 2020. But oh, it's mostly peaceful protests. Nothing to see here. And this is just a clip of it. That is just a simple clip. And it doesn't show the guardhouse in front of the White House that was set ablaze. It doesn't show them setting a church afire. The fact that Trump, the sitting president, had to flee to a bunker for safety. But no, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the insurrection of May 2020. And during that time, more than 60 Secret Service officers and agents were injured near the White House this weekend. This is all in one weekend. And this is from CNN. So, you know it's not biased. Or at least not towards Republicans. More than 60 U.S. Secret Service uniformed division officers and special agents were injured starting Friday night through Sunday morning near the White House as protests rocked Washington, D.C. following the death of George Floyd last week, according to the statement from the Secret Service. The officers and agents were injured when protesters threw projectiles such as bricks, rocks, bottles, fireworks, and other items. According to the statement, personnel were also directly physically assaulted as they were kicked, punched, and exposed to bodily fluids. Okay, so right here, in one weekend, you had more than 60 service members, 60 Secret Service officers, and other law enforcement agents were injured. That's from CNN. I just showed you a clip of them rioting. Do we ever talk about the riots of May 2020? No, because at that point in time, every Democrat was screaming to defund the police and that all cops are bastards. But here on January 6th, when the one issue where people on the right had a riot and, like I said, did something bad, didn't do anything, didn't do a good thing. And we have people that were let in by cops on one side of the building, people that were just walking around doing nothing. And then now there have been political prisoners and been in solitary confinement for years now for a misdemeanor charge. So it's an interesting situation when you have Democrats like Adam Schiff that's really trying to use this situation and drum it up and lie and say that cops died because of this. Not true. Absolute false. It's a lie. Like, I mean, what happens if you lie to the Congress, or if you lie to politicians, or what happens to you? You go to jail. What happens when they lie to us? They call it being a politician. Why is it that way? Why is it so backwards that we suffer to the politicians, but they don't suffer to us? The one time that the riot was at their doorsteps, and that these guys felt a little bit of the fire outside, a little bit of the anger. And I mean, and that's what they use to take on emergency powers and to try to shove this crap, to shove power down our throats. Saying, oh, look, we need emergency powers to deal with this situation. So, in the end, it's just a bad thing all around, but screw these people that are outright lying about it, and then screw all the dumb people that don't pay attention and then just eat it up. That's all I got to say on it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Until next time, y'all have a wonderful day.